Welcome back, everybody, to the Wild Horse Broadcasting as we get ready for our Super Speedway series for race number 5 here tonight, Daytona. As we got the guys in the Arca cars out here rolling along for qualifying right now. Here's a look at Paul Gallimore making his qualifying attempt right now. Rolling in with an I rate 43-41. Usually, anytime you get over that 4,000 mark, usually a pretty heavy hitter. Paul jumps up to the top of the leaderboard there. Here's a look at the 49 machine of TJ Floyd out of New Bern, North Carolina. All right, let's go over tonight's lineup. So we get ready here for 60 laps at Daytona International Speedway. Paul Gallimore starting on pole. Outside him, Hayden Lowell, Casey Graves, Lucas Hoitzma making up row number 2. Row 3, starting on the inside, the 3-car Dakota Lee, and outside of him, Mike Christopher in the 22 machine. Starting behind him in row number 4, Daniel Llewellyn in the 23. Outside him in the 5, Quinn Newton. Starting 9th for Low Drag Esports, Dave Hoytsma, who did get 3rd last week. Starting 10th outside him, the 49 machine of TJ Floyd. Starting 11th, the 45 machine, Will Spark, don't mind if I do. Starting 12th, Trenton Sneed in the 81 machine. Starting 13th, Andrew Beach, representing Nesquik STC C2X Racing in the 71 machine. Starting 14th, Jeremy Scher. In the 89 machine, starting 15th, Jeffrey Engel. And Ryan White starting 16th in the 33 machine, making up your field tonight. Before we get rolling, Andrew Beach, Trenton Sneed leading your points right now. 53 points between them. Quinn Newton 3rd, Lucas Hoytsma 4th, Casey Graves 5th, Daniel Llewellyn 6th, Dakota Lee 7th, Cody McGork 8th, Daddy Dave Hoytsma 9th, and your top 10 points. Hayden Lowell round out your top 10. Right now, looks like the battle's between Lucas still has a shot, but it's going to be Quinn, Trenton, and Andrew fighting for this. Pace car rolls in. Paul's got control. The green flag is out. And we're racing, boys. Hayden Lucas getting a good run there on the outside. Lucas is already looking for the lead as he drops at 9 down the bottom row. The Toyota Camry, painted after a Dodge. Only an iRacing, folks. Only an iRacing. And takes the lead. He's got the 22. Mike Christopher pushing him. Here comes Quinn Newton at 5. He's taking a run. Lucas Hoytsman's going to run with him. They take it to the high side here. Quinn gets out front. Lucas drops down low. Trying to get back to the front here. He wants to lead the lap. It's TJ Floyd's that black and red Granger car there on the outside. Second on the high side. Got Hayden pushing Lucas there. Mike Christopher in the 22. He's the 3rd in the bottom lane there. Steed Nation, stand up. Your boy's in 3rd. Oh! Contact there. Lucas gets turned around. It's only a single car, though. Yellow flag is out. So these Arca cars, um, you're good, you're pushing, the car's settled, then the car all of a sudden snaps, just like it did there for Lucas. Boy, I don't know if we really need a caution for all that. Nobody died. Welcome back. Quinn Newton out front in that 5 machine. He is followed by TJ Floyd, Lucas Hoytsma, 3rd, Casey Graves, 4th, Andrew Beach, and a new looking 71 machine here tonight. And that Hopeway Chevy. And behind him, you got Will Spark, the rally-inspired Subaru. Well, we're broadcasting here right before we go back to green. I just want to ask you guys, did you guys piss off the rest of the league that it's pretty much you three against everybody else?
It's always been like that, Bo.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, we're technically
We generally
affiliated
just
with
had
Low
more
Drag.
friends. I mean, we've lost Cliff, Dalton, Ethan. So it used to be a lot more even and wasn't as noticeable.
Oh, God. The inside.
Yep, you guys.
That was me. I was talking.
All right, we're going back green here. Okay, you guys, good luck there. I just wanted to check in here before we go back green.
What do you say? My car's loud.
He said he...
All right, Quinn trying to take control here. He's out front. He's got Casey Graves pushing him. Right now it's Newton Graves and Will Spark there in third in the Subaru. Daddy Dave's trying to get by him there on the outside. And the 79 machine being pushed by Hayden Lowell into 56. See Dakota Lee and Andrew Beach there in the 3 and 71 start to make their way up here. As Dakota Lee creeps up on the rear bumper. Will Spark there in third place. Dakota looking to go to the outside there. Pulls up in front of Daddy Dave. See if we can get a draft here. Right along for your points leader, Andrew Beach. This gyro cam really shows how much banking there is here. So there goes the field. I say they're about single file back to fifth, but all of a sudden Andrew pulls up in front of Dakota Lee. Try to get some help from his teammate there. And he decides to pull back out there that way. Now he's back out. Puts his left foot in, puts his left foot out. Sim Dakota Lee hook up here. Starting to make a charge here on the outside. Ooh. Dakota Lee with a real hard push there. Got a little bit squirrely through the tribal there. Breaks up that momentum just a bit. Gets Andrew out of shape again. Hayden moves up to the high side. Gets on the outside. Will Sparks there. Back out front, got Quinn Newton, Casey Graves, followed by Will Spark. Jeffrey Engel in that 89 machine has made his way up to 4th. The blue Subaru pulls up to the high lane. New leader, Will Spark. As Sam Andrew and Chris Dakota go down to the bottom lane, leaving Hayden on the outside all by himself. Here comes the Mountain Dew ride of Jeremy Sure. Will got a little bit loose there, had to pull off. On the high side, he got the 56, 15, and 81. Trent Sneed there. Your pole sitter, Paul Gallimore, starting to make his way on the comeback here. Trent Sneed challenging for the lead. But Gallimore and Lowell on the outside there, along with Ryan White. Ball drops low line, gets right in front of Ryan. There's a little bit of a checkup. Everybody's able to make it through. Did a good job there. Lowell, Gallimore, White, your top 3. Back here, we got 3 cars. TJ Floyd, Mike Christopher, and Lucas Hoytsma. And Moss lost the draft. Hayden went off track through the tribal there. Let's see what happened here. Imagine it's a push gone wrong. Yep. Good, good, good. Gets turned there. Slides through. Out front, Daddy Dave. Casey Graves second. Quinn Newton third. Right along with Quinn Newton, third place. Also third place in the points. Jeff Engel just up there in the Ryan White in 33. Both their front ends got destroyed on that one. Caution flag, lap 18. Second caution of the night. Daddy Dave Hoitzman out front, followed by Casey Graves. Quinn Newton third. Andrew Beach fourth. Paul Gallimore, your top 5. All right, welcome back. We're a third of the way through the race. Front row, Dakota Lee, Casey Graves, Daddy Dave, Andrew Beach, row number 2. Newton Gallimore, row 3. Llewellyn Law, row 4. Spark and Floyd, row 5. Row 6, Lucas Hoitzman, Ryan White. Row 7, Trenton Sneed. Everybody else just decided to top off there. Good to see Jeffrey Engel back out there. Pace cars in. Green flag's back out. Lee and Beach get control, take control of the bottom lane there. So they got down in front of Graves. Here comes a run from Casey Graves on the outside. Dakota Lee goes up there and blocks the momentum. Casey cuts down. Dakota pushes Newton up high. We're 3 wide back here. Got Newton Hoytsma there on the outside. In the middle, you got Lee being pushed by Floyd. Three wide as we come through the triangle here. Beach dives back down the bottom row. Lee takes the high side. We're back to 2 by 2. Casey Graves out for a hit wall. That's Quinn Newton starting to make a run here. Newton with an aggressive move down the inside in front of the Beach. You got Newton in the 5, Graves in the 0-1 on the outside, being pushed by Hoytsma. They get loose. Oh, he gets turned right into the wall. Oh boy. Ryan White with a destroyed car here. So like I was saying with these Arca cars, you're good until you're not. This is one of those cases. So it looks like that was Casey Graves, Ryan White. Hayden got a piece of that as well, being there in the back. Lucas Hoytsma out front, Will Sparks second, Quinn Newton third, Andrew Beach in fourth, TJ Floyd up 5 spots to 5th. Dave Hoytsma sitting 6th in that Chicago Bears car. Dakota Lee 7th, Trent Sneed 8th, Jeff Engel 9th, Hayden Lowell 10th. Mike Christopher in the 22 machine, 11th. Jeremy Scherr, 12th. Paul Gallimore, 13th. Daniel Wallen rolling off 14th right now. Fixing a little bit of damage that he got from that. Just waiting for Ryan White. Casey Graves had to tow, so he's going to be a few laps down. All right, Andrew Beach out front. Getting some points for leading the lap there. Will Spark on the outside of him. TJ Floyd going to restart third. Jeff Engel fourth. Hayden Lowell fifth. When we restart the race here, got 33 laps to go. Andrew's trying to get another win this season. Then also go back-to-back championships. TJ Floyd out front. Will Sparks decides to split him. Kai Hayden on the inside pushing Andrew. Engel on the outside, Will Spark. Here comes the field through the tribal. Will Spark and Andrew Beach, neck and neck. So they go down turn number one. Beach goes up to cover Will. There on the outside. Gets a little bit loose. Oh, we got some action in the back. Paul Gallimore, TJ Floyd. Big checkup happened there on the high side. DJ had nowhere to go. Slammed into the back and slammed into the wall and caught Paul Gallimore part of it as well. It's a tough sledding for your pole sitter tonight. Back out front, Andrew Beach. He's going to bring the field down here for everybody to get some fuel. All right, field's all lined up. Hayden Lowell, Daddy Dave Hoytsma, your front row. Second row, Lucas Hoytsma, Jeffrey Engel. Will Spark, Mike Christopher make up row number 3. Green flag's back out. Dave gets a good jump. He's able to get down the low line. Pulls down in front of Hayden. Tries to keep control here. On the outside, you got Mike Christopher and Jeff Engel. They're on the high side. Jeff pulls down the inside there. Your top 5, all single file. Dave Hoytsma, Hayden Lowell, Lucas Hoytsma, Daniel Llewellyn, 23, and Jeffrey Engle. Hayden gets a little bit loose, takes Lucas up with him here. Here's Hayden with a run. As he gets by Dave there for the lead. Oh, Will Sparks, Jeffrey Engle. Trent Sneed got a piece of that one back there. The yellow flag is out. Will there on the right rear is Jeff. Jeff didn't notice it, just turns up. Bada bing, bada boom. Jeremy Shearer and Trent Sneed get a piece of it as well. Trent has nowhere to go. Takes him, throws him to the inside here. Jeremy locked the brakes up, slides in. Caution flag out once again. All right, field's getting lined up once again for another restart here. Hayden Lowell on the outside, Mike Christopher, front row. Lucas Hoytsma, Quinn Newton, your second row there. Trent Sneed's back out on track, trying to make it back up there, catch up to the field before we go back to green with 25 to go. Trent still has damage there on the rear. Pace car pulls off the track. Hayden has full control of the field. See Lucas with a great push there on the inside to Mike Christopher. Wasn't enough. Lets Hayden pull down, but Hayden pulls back up. Try to pick up Quinn there. '22 is going to have a run there on the inside. See if the 9 can get to him before the 5 gets to the 56. Glenn with a push right there in the turn. Outside lane's rolling here. Hayden goes to the top. And McQuinn pull down to the bottom lane there. That's going to leave Dave and Will Spark there on the outside getting a run. As the field comes roaring down the backstretch, going into turn number 3. Hayden Lowell out front, followed by Quentin Newton. Daddy Dane's pushing there on the outside with Will Spark. As they're getting by Mike Christopher in the 22 and Lucas Hoytsma in the 9. A little bit of dancing there. Top 2 in the high lane blinking in and out. Dave almost getting clear there on the outside. Let's give him a good push. The 81 car, Trent Sneed is up to 7th. He's about the 3rd car there, 4th car there in the top lane. We're right behind TJ Floyd. As Dave Hoisman and Will Spark get themselves clear and take control of the bottom lane. Starts to work its way once again. TJ Floyd, Trent Sneed, you're the next 2. Going up. Joe gets all fanned up and got into 3. It's going to leave Trent Sneed. Be able to take the lead here. He's got the 15. Jeremy Sure there on his bumper. Trent jumps down to the bottom lane. We got a crash. We got another one. Paul Gallimore part of it. Dakota Lee, Jeff Engel, Lucas Hoytsma, Will Spark. Quinn Newton as well. Oh, Quinn doesn't have a front end. Somebody's got your nose, Quinn. Looks like Lucas and Quinn make a little bit of contact there. All of a sudden, change reaction. Dakota Lee gets caught up. Andrew Beach somehow makes it through there. You see Will Sparks sliding through, coming back up. Hayden Lowell gets a piece of it. Jeff thinks he's good. He's like, yeah, I missed him. Bam! Lucas out of nowhere gets him from behind. Surprise attack. Jeff thinks he's luckiest man in the world here. I'm good. Boom. Nope. Here comes the 9 sliding through the grass to get you. TJ Floyd out front, followed by Casey Graves, Dave Hoytsma, Andrew Beach 4th, Mike Christopher. Your top 5. Top 5 to survive. All right, getting ready for another restart. TJ Floyd, Casey Graves, your front row. Dave Hoitzma, Andrew Beach, second row. Andrew is currently your points leader. About a 53 points lead over the 81 of Trenton Sneed, who's sitting about 10th right now. Green flag is out. Getting a little bit loose there. Graves and Beach are on the outside. Getting a good run. The outside lane's all formed up. Yo 171, all clear. As they fall down to the bottom lane, it's going to leave Paul Gallimore pushing that 15 and Jeremy Scher working there on the outside with Jeffrey Engel making his way back through the field. Out front, drops down to the bottom lane. 16 laps to go here. Paul's trying to get that outside lane formed up so that they can push in to the top here. Trying to see if I'll move back to the pack now. Looks like he has all of his damage fixed. Engel in inside lane there. As Dave and Mike Christopher jump the outside lane. Try to get him right. Jeremy still out front, followed by Casey Graves and Andrew Beach. Outside lane dancing all around. To stay formed up here. Single foul right now. Jeremy Shearer, Casey Graves leading the way. Andrew Beach in third. Jeff Engel, Daniel Llewellyn. As I say that, here comes the outside lane charging up there. They're gobbling up. They're up to third now. We got Dave Hoisman leading the outside lane here. 13 laps to go. Dave has left the chat. Disappeared. Leading that charge on the outside lane though. It's 22 by Christopher. On the outside of that, 15 and Jeremy Scher. Your pole sitter, Paul Gallimore, pushing the 22 out to the lead. Paul drops down the inside lane. That gets everybody all jumbled up. Everybody's able to keep it going somehow. There's no more give and take. It's all take now. We're 11 laps to go, folks, in the Wild Horse Super Speedway Series. Christopher Gallimore, Cher, Spark, Floyd, your top 5. Time to go. The field for the most part, single foul here. As soon as I say that, Jeff Ingber, holy shit. Hey, went over that jump, caught some air. Off the nose of the 23, tries to keep safe. Whoop. Dukes a hazard style right there. Jeff, you're having one hell of a night tonight. Out front, you still have Mike Christopher in the 22, leading the way. Paul Gallimore sitting there second. TJ Floyd and Will Sparks moved up the ladder a little bit. They're 4th and 5th now. Andrew Beach, 3 wide back here with Quinn Newton on the outside. On the inside, he's got Hayden Lowell. They better get that second pack lined up because top 5 is broken away from them. We're coming 8 to go here. Top 5 going to fight out for themselves here. So there's a hell of a gap back to these guys. They're probably all lined up. We got 6 cars. See if they can chase down the leaders here. And further back, yeah, these two. Seven to go. Christopher Gallimore, Spark, your top 3. That gap for the second pack just isn't shrinking. They're actually losing ground now. 6 to go. 5 to go. We got a 5-car breakaway here. As you see Paul giving Mike a good shot there in the back bumper. Coming to 4 to go here. Barring a caution. This might be anticlimactic. Jeremy pulls up to the high side, but he doesn't have any help. Nobody's pulling out. So he pulls back in lane. And somehow these 5 cars have just pulled away. Extended that gap even further. Way, way, way in the back you see Trent come in the picture. Coming to the go. Mike Christopher out front, followed by Paul Gallimore. Will Spark third. TJ Floyd fourth. And Jeremy Sure fifth. Coming to the white flag. Hasn't much change here. Exactly the same. So Spark disappeared there for a second, came back. I was hoping this connection held through here. Hate to see him lose his third place finisher on the last lap like that. You see the 15, Jeremy pulls out, but he doesn't have a run to do anything. Casey Graves pulls up, challenging Wilt. Oh, those two get together. Jeremy steals the third place finish there as Casey Graves and Will Spark came together coming to the line. Oh, it's TJ Floyd. My bad, not Casey Graves. That's TJ Floyd there. Floyd still brings home a top 5 there. There's Mike celebrating his victory. Hey, Jeremy, got a copy.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. You tell me. How'd you come in with a third place?
That that was wild. A lot of beating and banging, holding on. 6.5 minutes of repair after that first yellow. Kept on to that fast repair. Came back in that last restart, and I was just trying to hold on to that front pack. I felt like I had a lot of speed. I wanted the dub, but that was fun.
Yeah, here looking at the replay, I see TJ and Will just make contact there, and then they make contact again. TJ goes flying, and you just barely got by for third there. Yeah, sorry, Jeremy, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, just watch that replay, TJ. Then that second contact just took him flying through the infield there. You're able to just get by Will at the line for third.
I was gonna just push TJ there, and then they started kind of banging doors, and I kind of just led to the right a little bit to stay away from it, and hey, it worked. I just couldn't catch 1 and 2, but that was fun.
Hey, sometimes it's always better be lucky than good, and it worked out in your favor again tonight.
Yeah, that karma after the first 2 races and my camp kind of had a lot of issues and missed some races, so trying to make up for it here.
All right, Jeremy, go ahead and give a shout out to your people, my man.
Thank everyone for watching, for showing up and racing. Thank you for broadcasting, and yeah, it was fun. Can't wait to be here next week.
All right, Jeremy, we'll see you back here next week.
Have a good night, man. Thank you.
You too, man. Paul, got a copy.
Yes, sir. You got me.
Well, you had a fast hot rod all night, sat on pole, and I mean, you were sniffing that lead all night as well.
Yeah, it felt good. I don't run these cars at all, so I'm still kind of getting acclimated to Arca and all that stuff. So, I mean, it took me more half the race to really just get the feel of the car and the runs and all that good stuff. And then, found myself in a good spot there at the end of this thing and pushed, Mike Christopher. I didn't feel like anybody would go with me, so I was just committed to just push him through the wind. So I felt like we were putting down some really good lap times compared to that pack behind us when we got separated. And I just thought it'd be best to kind of, we just fight it amongst ourselves. And it turned out good. Good race. It was a good show for everybody.
Oh, you did the exact smart thing right there. Is you guys put the hammer down and just started to put distance in between you and that second pack.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was a second pack. I was so zoned in on his back bumper. And then I looked up and I was like, and then I heard them saying something about, I don't know, maybe it was Lucas or one of them. And they were saying something about Kenton, I guess they couldn't get it together or something. And I looked up and that happened to the Blance and I was like, we just ran a teen to their 4. So I was like, wow, okay, we're doing good. All right, let's keep it up.
Yeah, I was watching the gap there towards the end, and it went. When I checked in, it was like 2.7, And it just started to grow from there. And next about it was like 5 seconds. Like, all right, well, top five definitely are broken away from everything now.
Yeah, like I said, I had no idea we'd even split up. I don't know if something happened back there or that got some people checked up or something. But all these guys are always fast. I mean, so it's anytime you come away with a good spot here, man, I'm pretty proud of that. So I mean, congrats to Michael Christopher on the win, and everybody else is a fun race. I don't get to pop in much and do these, so when I do, I want to make sure I come in and just race, have fun, and be clean. So,
Oh, yeah, you did a hell of a job tonight. Go ahead and give a shout out to all your people.
man, I appreciate it. Yeah, Beast Mode Performance. These boys, we run. Kenny Coppola, he helps us. He does our setups for Team Watson Racing and so forth. And Icon Apparel, they do some great custom shirts and so forth out there in Michigan. So they always help us out when we need some merch. So yeah, look them up. But thank you guys for putting on a little show here, man. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you, Paul, for showing up, and hopefully see you again.
Right on, man. Thank you.
All right, that is your second place, Paul Gallimore. Let me go ahead and get the winner. Mike, got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, congratulations on your victory tonight.
I appreciate it, man. It's good. Haven't raced in a long time, and then kind of joined in earlier, hung out with the guys in Discord, and they're like, "We're racing tonight," and I was like, "Well, I'll race too." Did not expect to win, but I'll take it.
Oh, yeah, you got that 22 out front, and you guys never looked back there after that final restart.
Yeah, it was just a lot of. I didn't even use my fast repair. I had to repair 2 minutes of damage. Then it was running good enough to get up to the front. And then it sucks about Dave, man. Like I was really working good with him, and I wanted to get Dave to the front, and then we worked together. So it kind of sucks. I feel like he would have been up there. We would have been racing for the win. So that sucks for Daddy Dave. But
Yeah, it was a rough one for him. Like, once everybody got split up, I don't know, just those last handful of laps, you guys just started to really put the distance between you and the second pack.
yeah, it was weird because the five of us up front, there weren't really a lot of alliances going on. So it was kind of every man for themselves. And at first I was like, man, I'm a sitting duck in the lead. But then I started thinking about it. I'm like, well, nobody's really going to work together that well. So that might work in my favor. And then sure enough, I knew Paul was probably going to wait because he didn't have any help. He was probably going to try and wait until the trioval to side draft me and win. But I think somebody pulled out, and then it was a bad push in there somewhere, and that was enough distance after that where I mean nobody could really get to my quarter panel.
Oh, yeah, TJ went to the outside of Will, and those two made contact. And that just definitely broke any chance of any type of momentum coming from behind for to threaten you for that win there.
Yeah, it was probably a very anticlimactic win, not very exciting finish, but you know what? Hey, I'll take the win either way.
I was gonna say, doesn't matter how it looks, you still get credit for a win.
Heck yeah, win's a win in my book.
All right, Mike, go ahead and give a shout out to all your people.
I just shout out to everybody at Low Drag, man. This is the first day I've been real busy in my personal life, and this is the first day I've came back and hung out with all my buddies and friends, and it's just been good to hang out and blow off some steam. And it was fun to race again. So this is my first race in a couple months, so it was a good welcome back gift.
Hell yeah, that is. You should really go talk shit to the rest of the league. Say I took a few months off, come back and win a race.
Now I should retire. Just
You could do that too. Just as long as you talk shit on the way out, though. That's the only thing that really
absolutely.
matters.
Oh, for sure.
All right, Mike. Thank you once again for racing tonight, and congratulations on your victory.
All right, I appreciate it. You might see me again in the future, so we'll see.
Hopefully we do, bud.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Yep, have a good one.
You too.
Will, I got a copy.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I see you wanted to come up talk about that ending there.
Yeah, look, I thought I kind of had some. I thought I would have had something. And I was talking with Mike the whole like, I don't remember how far from the end we were when we got split up like that, but yeah, I was talking with Mike pretty much the whole way once we realized it was just the five of us, and you know, I'm not necessarily in low drag, but you know, those guys are same group of guys I've raced with since I was like 14. So like, you know, I know those guys pretty well and I've raced with them for years and years. So I feel like Mike said there weren't really any alliances, but if there was gonna be one, it was gonna be with him. So I felt like that last lap I was just gonna do whatever Paul didn't. So I was gonna try and pull out, and then I came into 3, and he bumped on the back of Mike and ran back into me, and TJ came to my outside, and I was thinking, in hindsight, I would have blocked him, but and who knows? He's tried to wreck me for a win before, but maybe this time he would have pushed me to one. But who knows what could have happened? This is a pretty crazy finish though. But I'm the same as Mike. I haven't been here in a very long time, so it's a really good result. I'm glad he at least got the win.
You know, Will, I usually don't interview anybody that's not top 3.
Yeah, no, it's Look, I just wanted to talk. I just wanted to. I just thought I just had thoughts. And look,
That's all right, Will. No, because I wanted to. I was happy you got up here because I also wanted to ask you, what made you think of the Subaru Impala?
I don't remember what it was. It would have been maybe Wild Horse, maybe Sidewinder. We did a throwback thing, right in the middle of the switch from the Gen 4 body to this. So originally I had this paint on the old Arca. And then I ended up being like incredibly ill that race. So I never took it to the track. So I put it on this body, and then iRacing updates the paints so that you can't do manufacturers on the Arca anymore. So if you zoom in on onto my rear bumper, it says this is a Subaru pried out of my cold dead hands.
That's good. I'm probably not. But, all right, Will, go give a shout out to all your people, my man.
Well, shout out to all the guys at Low Drag for having me back for the first time in a while. I shout out to Trevor Project maybe, and you for broadcasting, Trent and Andrew for organizing this, and it's I'm glad I was able to come back.
All right, Will. Hopefully we get to see you again.
Hopefully.
All right, yeah, have a good one, Will.
You too.
All right, that's gonna wrap it up for tonight. Let's go ahead and go over the full rundown here. Let me see these results. Mike Christopher takes it home. Comes out of retirement, wins the race. Paul Gallimore second, Jeremy Scher third, Will Spark fourth, Lucas Hoisma fifth, Quinn Newton sixth, Daniel Llewellyn seventh, Andrew Beach, your points leader eighth, Casey Graves ninth, Hayden Lowell 10th, Dakota Lee 11th, Trenton Sneed 12th, Jeffrey Bo Duke Engel. Saw him go flying through the air there towards the end. He brings it home 13th. TJ Floyd 14th, Dave Hoitzma 15th, and Ryan White 16th. We're going to give TJ that fifth, or if they're going to give him a penalty. I don't know. Guess that's up for the admins to decide. All right, we'll be back next week as we go to Talladega. And I will see you guys Sunday night for the Full Throttle Street Stock Series. Kicking off at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. Y'all have a good one.